Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Now for today's video, I wanted to talk about something that's kind of been repeated over the course of the last few Jurassic Park movies. And that happens to be the inclusion of a new gigantic carnivorous dinosaur in every sequel that's come out after The Lost World. Now, this is something that I hadn't really given too much thought about up until the release of the official Jurassic Park visual guide that just recently came out. And in that book, Steven Spielberg actually gets quoted specifically about how this came to be in relation to the second movie and how it was received, which I found to be really informative. Now before I go any further, I want to mention to you guys that today's video is sponsored by CuriosityStream, the world's first streaming service addressing our lifelong quest to learn, explore, and understand, offering up thousands of nonfiction titles, documentaries, and exclusive originals from some of the world's best filmmakers. This is the place to find fascinating stories that are entertaining without any of the reality show nonsense. CuriosityStream is the Netflix for nerds, the Hulu for history buffs, and the Disney Plus for the scientists in us all. And at under $20 a year, it's extremely affordable, coming out to about $1.67 per month. CuriosityStream has always been the perfect sponsor for my channel due to their wide selection of dinosaur documentaries, just like this one called World's Best Dinosaur Fossil, which I'm sure you guys have no doubt seen some cool info on before. Stuff like this is really cool in my opinion, and I think a lot of you guys would enjoy it. CuriosityStream is the entertainment brand for people that want to know more, and it's available on Roku, Android, Xbox, iOS, Chromecast, Amazon, Apple, and several smart TVs as well. New shows come out every week, so whether you want to learn about science, sports, music, technology, nature, or history, you can find it all on CuriosityStream. Just go to curiositystream.com/Clayton for unlimited access to the world's top documentaries and nonfiction series, and just for you guys, use promo code Clayton and you'll save 25% off, which comes out to only $14.99 a year. So click the link below or go to curiositystream.com/Clayton and save 25% off right now. It's beyond affordable compared to other streaming services, and again, it's something I think dinosaur fans would get a good kick out of. Once again, thank you to CuriosityStream for sponsoring today's video. Now, back to Jurassic Park. So in the Jurassic Park trilogy visual guide, there exists a ton of new information behind the making of the original 3 films, as well as some self-reflection from the filmmakers and how these movies were accepted by audiences and critics. Now before reading this thing, I was under the impression that the only reason they kept introducing new big bad dinosaurs for their films was because it was a good excuse to show the audience something new and sell new merchandise. It's not really a situation like Batman and Robin where you get a new vehicle and it's purely shown off in one scene so that you can buy it upon release. So it's at the very least more warranted in this franchise dedicated to telling stories about cloning dinosaurs. Well, the actual reason behind this decision was a little more nuanced than I thought, although it is something that I will admit I totally disagree with. Speaking on the Lost World Jurassic Park, Joe Johnston had this to say about the inclusion of having 2 Tyrannosaurs in the second movie as opposed to what they'd done in the original. We felt it was time for the T-Rex to step aside, and Steven agreed. He felt that having 2 T-Rexes in the Lost World was a mistake. In his words, they canceled each other out. Johnston would then go on to say that they needed an even deadlier prehistoric predator in the sequel, which led to the consultation of Jack Horner and the addition of the Spinosaurus. So one of the prerequisites Steven Spielberg gave to Colin Trevorrow for Jurassic Park 4 was also that a new big bad dinosaur be included in the movie. And if we take a look at Jurassic World Dominion, yet another new antagonist, the Giganotosaurus, will be making its debut. Once again, just like Jurassic Park 3 and Jurassic World before it, attempting to show off how different it is from the T-Rex by forcing the 2 to fight. Now, I'm not personally against this idea for the franchise, and I can kind of see where the filmmakers are coming from, but I will always stand by the idea that I don't think The Lost World had any canceling out of T-Rex scenes just by there being 2 in the same movie. In fact, I'd go as far to say that this is actually one of the reasons many fans like myself actually really like the film. It would have been even cooler had they gone with the whole Neptune adventure ending of the one Rex following Ian Malcolm and the others in the water while they try to get away in a boat with the other T-Rex chasing them along the shore, but hey, what we got was still pretty cool. With that being said, it looks like the reason we keep getting a new antagonist dinosaur in these films is due to the Lost World not incorporating a new massive theropod and instead choosing to be T-Rex the movie, which it absolutely is, and I love it for that. This is one of the reasons that I think Fallen Kingdom kind of feels more like a true follow-up to Jurassic Park and the Lost World to me, because, so far anyways, it's the only sequel to come out after the second film that actually didn't have a new dinosaur attempt to challenge or one-up the T-Rex. It didn't try to put any animal above that creature, and instead, it opted to follow the storyline that had already been set up in the previous movie with the Indominus Rex's successor, only going in a more original and interesting direction by having it be a fraction of the size and more of a monster than something that we'd seen before. It wasn't just bigger, badder, more teeth, it was literally something built off what we'd seen before to a smaller and more suspenseful idea. The Lost World had its two T-Rexes, while Fallen Kingdom had its much smaller hybrid animal that set both of these movies apart from Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, and Dominion by not having some sort of big dinosaur fight between the T-Rex and something else, where a new animal was quoted in literally each movie, or at least visually displayed as being, oh look, it's bigger than the T-Rex. Personally, I'm kind of tired of that whole idea at this point, and it's something that I think needs to stop before it becomes a Jurassic Park sequel formula meme. I know that the T-Rex is more than likely going to kill the Giga at the end of Dominion, or at least that's what we're expecting, which is, I guess, a bit different, but having a new animal like this behave the same way over the course of 3 movies, it is a bit much in my opinion. So it looks like the reason they keep doing this stuff goes back once again to the Lost World, which, hey, I thought was pretty good, and I'd love to see more than one Rex in a future movie, but that's just me. Anyways, guys, what are all of your own thoughts on the subject matter? What do you think about this decision to always have a new theropod dinosaur fight or one-up the Jurassic Park T-Rex, and do you think their reasoning works? I will say this idea did work in Jurassic World for me because it was sort of a follow-up to Jurassic Park 3 where they had the Rex get beaten up until the very end of the film, where the King of the Dinosaurs in blue were able to put it down in a pretty symbolic fight, but that doesn't really mean I think we need to see something similar yet again at all. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the T-Rex is going to kill the Giga in Dominion. It's just a gut feeling I have, so that is different, but I guess we're all going to have to just wait and see. Now, whatever your own thoughts and opinions happen to be on the subject matter, I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. Now, before I go, I'd like to thank all of my game wardens and InGen executives, as well as all of my park workers and InGen hunters as well. You've all helped my channel immensely, and I'm incredibly grateful for all of that support. Now, I'd like to thank you all for watching today's video and hope that you enjoyed the content. If you feel like I deserve it, I'd appreciate the like and hope that you all consider subscribing. I'll see you all in the next video, guys, and as always, take it easy.